Hey folks, Ryan here from Mista Rau Gaming, and I've got another solo playthrough video for you today where I'm going to be taking a look at Stonespine Architects, published by Thunderworks Games and designed by Jordy Adan, or Adan. I hope I pronounced one of those two correctly. And in Stonespine Architects, we are going to be taking on the roles of Minotaurs, trying to build out our last masterpiece of a dungeon, a labyrinth, a maze, something that is very perilous and dangerous to attract the attention of the queen, so that our dungeon be the one that is carved into the Stonespine Mountains. Stonespine Architects is part of the role player universe, and I believe they mentioned that it is a role player's tale style game set in that masterful universe that Thunderworks Games has done such a great job doing. So before we get on to the gameplay video, I want to make sure to remind everybody to drop a like on this video if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell in case you want to get notified every time that I go live on Tuesday nights and when little videos like this come out to play. All right, well, without further ado, let's hop right on over to the table here where we're going to be taking a look at Stonespine Architects. Yes. This is going to be a card-based drafting game, and we're going to be taking on the solo mode here. So we have Jail here, which is one of the kind of like the Queen's apprentices that we are going to be competing against, and they are going to put up a little bit of a fight. They want their dungeon created more so than we do. So hopefully we can outmaneuver, outwit, maybe do some better planning so that our dungeon gets the attention of the queen and not theirs. There is a lot going on in this game, and hopefully I'm just going to teach you how to play it through this solo playthrough, because the solo play is pretty much what you're going to get in the actual competitive play. There we just have somebody that we are actually just going to compete and compare our score to in the end. So there are a few things that we're going to have to keep in mind while we are building out our dungeon, which are going to be consisting of these different dungeon room cards here. Some things that we're going to be taking a look at are there are going to be some goals that we're going to try to work towards. And one of the major goals up over here is that we want to have these oozes in our dungeon. If we can have more oozes than Jail by the end of the game, we will get 15 points, where they will get 9 points if they have at least one ooze. I'm going to tell you, it's probably not very difficult for them to be able to get that. And then there are going to be some challenge cards along the way as well that we're going to be able to draft at the end of the rounds if they are available to us. And there are some things that we can add to our dungeons at the end of the round. We're going to have to spend some money. I'll explain exactly how we're going to get some money later on. And we also have a blueprint card for ourselves. If we can get these certain features in these certain places in our dungeon, well, the more that we can get into those places, the more points we are going to end up scoring. And so we're going to try to keep focusing on that as well. This blueprint card is also going to note where our starting and our ending gates are going to be for our labyrinth. And that's going to matter because here is where our starting gate is going to be. And then our ending gate is going to be down in the bottom over here. And if we can draw contiguous pathways in our dungeon that connect to our entrance and connect to our exit, we're going to score a whole bunch of victory points for those as well. Well, I think in the words of my grandpa always taught me, pitter patter, let's get at her. So we're going to start off by, we are going to draw 5 cards into our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to start off with those ones into our hand. And we are also going to reveal the very first Jail card. And this is going to be of particular importance to us because it tells us exactly how many victory points they are going to score just for revealing this card. They're going to get 2 points for every one of these goblins that they end up having in their dungeon. It's also going to tell us which of these market items they are going to claim if we don't actually get to them first. And they also have a monetary value of 8 gold, where we are going to try to get above 8 gold so that we can actually have our pick of what's happening on in the market before they can start swiping things. And we're going to reveal a new one of those every single round. And they also have a marker up here in the top corner where if we don't actually end up drafting those types of cards, they are going to add those cards to their dungeon, potentially earning themselves a bunch of victory points. All right, so let's come on back down to our area here and let's take a look at our starting hand of cards here, which you can see there are a bunch of different cards around here. And what I really want to look at is, are there any cards that have that kind of like that red C symbol on them? And there are a couple. So let's take a look at those, because maybe we want to draft some of those ahead. And look at this one. This one has got 2 oozes and 2 slimes on them. That's actually fairly nice, because that could actually get us started into the running of having the most oozes. And I definitely don't want them to get this card. So I think I will draft this card into my dungeon. And what we're going to be doing in the very first round is we are going to be drafting our cards, and we're going to be placing them in the top row of our dungeon labyrinth thingamajigger. I do not have to place them from left to right. I can place them in any order, in any spot that I want. And do you know what? This one might be a good card to draft into maybe this position way over here. And it's also going to count as 2 gold towards the end of the round for me, which is really quite nice. So I'm going to draft that card here. And now for the rest of these cards, I get to save one for the next round of drafting. If I do not save this one that has the little C on it, it is going to go into Jail's pile that he's going to want to for his dungeon. But luckily, I do get to save one. And so do you know what? I think for this turn around, I am going to save this particular card for myself. And I will then, since none of these icons match the other one, all 3 of these ones get discarded. So now I have 1 card in hand, and I'm also now going to, at the end of the round here, I'm going to draft, or I'm going to draw up to 3 more cards, because I have 3 open spots for this row of my dungeon. So I'll grab 3 more cards here. 1, 2, 3, perfect. So now I have a hand of 4 cards once again, and we will go for it. Okay. Now, what do we got here? Did we grab any COs? There is one. There's the 1 C card that we had from before. And let's take a look at our little blueprint here. We do kind of want a cavern in this spot here. And we kind of want one that has stars, glory in that particular dungeon in the leftmost spot. This one actually seems really quite nice, because it provide us with 8 gold at the very end. Wow, that is really nice. That is something that I am definitely very interested in at the crossroads. And do you know what? I think I'm going to put that one at my entrance here. So there we go. So I'm going to put that one at my entrance. I think once again, I am going to save this particular card so that my opponent does not draft it. So therefore, these 2 are going to get discarded, just like that. And now at the next 10, I am going to draw up 2 more cards into my hand. So now that I have 3 to select from. Okay, well, now I'm getting down into it. So now it says, now I'm getting into my spots where I want my certain items. And if I don't get those certain items in those spots, there is opportunities to buy them at the end of the round if they are available. And oh dear lordy, 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 lordy. What do I want to do? I think once again, I want a mountainous space here. I don't have a mountainous space in that area. And I want a star right here. I don't have a star right there, maybe not right now. So I think I'm going to put this card into that spot right there. And once again, I'm going to hold on to this card just so that my opponent does not get it. They are not going to get this one because it does not have the matching symbol, so it's going to discard. And I will get to draw one more, and really kind of hoping for a cavernous spot right there that'll fit nicely with my puzzle that I've got putting together here. Ooh, nope, not this time around. So I guess I could, if I really wanted to, I could put that right here. It would give me the mountainous spot. It's not really connected to my entranceway, but there might be a way that I might be able to get something for that in the end. And then the last card is just discarded. It doesn't actually go to my opponent at all if they could take it. And there we go. That is the end of the first round of drafting for ourselves. So we are now going to evaluate how much money do we actually get. We're actually going to get quite a bit of money, which I really, really, really like. It looks like we are going to get 8 plus 2, that's 10. Plus another, we're going to get 18 monies. Wow. So I'm going to move my marker up here to 18. And now we are going to go into the phase where we are going to buy things from the market, which is really quite fun. It's one of my favorite things to do here, is try to kind of add on to our, and as long as we stay above 8, which is what their current gold marker is here, we can just keep buying things, which I think let's go ahead and do that. So let's take a look here. Well, I know they're going to try to take goblins. So I'm going to take this goblin away from them. So I'm going to spend 4, 1, 2, 4, and take this goblin. And I will put it into my dungeon right away. I don't think I have any benefits of putting them anywhere right now. So maybe I'll just put them on this spot right now for that. And right now on the market board, I'm still above 8, so I can continue buying things. Really want, I should take away that trap, because then they won't get because right now it looks like they want to take away the bottom things once it gets to them. I am going to take away that trap from them. So I'm going to take away this trap that's going to cost another 4 gold. 4. And I'm going to come back to my area here and put that in. Oh, gosh. Kind of. I don't know actually where to put this trap. I'll just put it maybe onto this slot right here, because there might be bonuses that might give us if we have a full room. I guess I look like I go back to the market board here, and I still have more money than they do, so I can buy another thing. And you know what? I think I'll just spend $7 for this set. So 10, so that's going to take me down to 3 for those ones. Treasure chests are actually really quite nice, because they're going to add to your gold value every single round. So I'll add that to my dungeon here. Maybe I'll put you right there on the edge here. And then I also get this guy. Maybe I'll put him in the same room. And now we no longer have more money than they do. So now they are going to collect any cards that are any items that they would have, but there is nothing left on those particular. There's nothing left on these cards other than these. So they will pass it on to us, and they will grab the very first card. Since they are passing first, they will grab the lowest numbered card, and they will discard that, giving us pretty much those options. And then we have to pass as well, since we do not have enough money to buy anything. We only have $3, and the next thing costs 8. So we also have to pass. And when we pass, we are going to grab one of these scoring cards. So let's take a look at this one. Says we are going to get, for every pair of the kobold and a trap, we're going to get 3 victory points. Well, we've got a lot of traps already. Actually, we know we only have 1 trap. Yee. Or this one says for every person, or for every like kobold, goblin, and gnoll we have in the 4 central areas, we're going to get a victory point. That's actually one that might actually be handy for us. Actually, let's take that one. Let's take that one. We're going to pass and we'll grab that card for ourselves. And these next items are all going to go to jail as part of their token area. I'll just put it up there. Then I'm going to put it in their token area. And yeah, that's the end of that. That's the end of that particular round. So what's going to happen here now is this one is going to get discarded. And we're going to get 3 more from this deck of cards here. We're going to have 3 more come out. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll put that one right there. And then these market cards, these 2 market cards are going to get discarded, and we will get 2 new ones. Grab them over here. There's 1 and 2. And we will repopulate them with these tokens from this nice nifty little token tray here. So we got another null. Oh, and a secret passageway. That can help you connect rooms that are not connected already. Then we have to grab a circle, which is, another treasure chest. We're going to grab another couple circles here. A ooze and another ooze. So 2 more oozes. And then a trap has to go in that spot, which is, kind of like a trap door of places. Okay, and then also the last thing that we need to do here is reveal the next jail card for the end of the round, for the next round. So now they're going to be looking at collecting these icons over here. We're going to compare our market to 10. At the end of that round, actually, we should have reset when we passed, we should have set all the way down to 0. Now they're going to score another 14 victory points off the top here. They're going to select to the bottoms when it's their turn, at the bottom of the market cards, when it's their turn to take the market. And they'll also get 3 points for every null they have in their collection. But we have done a very good job of not giving them anything yet for their scoring zone. So let's get on to the next piece. So let's go over to my area now, where we are going to now go for the next area, for the next bit. So we're going to draw 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to be placing into the second row. And we want make sure we have a trap on the far right, and we kind of have a cavernous spot on the far left this particular round. So let's take a look here. So already there is 1 spot, and it is going to give us 5 gold, and it is that blue icon that they want to collect, and it actually might work okay for us to actually put it in this area, because it does have a trap on that card. And if it kind of goes down, actually, I kind of like that idea. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to cover up that area. So now we're going to start into that second bit. We're taking away that blue icon. We're giving ourselves $5 of income for the next round. And now we actually get to save one of these for the next round. And we kind of want to make sure we focus on this as well. This is also going to be a good scoring points for us. We want to try to get these types of creatures in these 4 center areas. See, that one has a creature on it, and this one has a creature on it, but it's kind of going sideways. This one's kind of going a little bit more like that. Maybe I might, you know what? Yeah, I might keep this one for the next round. Now, none of these icons match that particular icon for jail, so they're just going to get discarded once again. I've got 3 open spots for this round, so I'm going to draw 3 more cards. Okay, and then here we go again. And there we go. There we go. I like this one a lot. Actually, none of these icons. We would have been in very big trouble if he had the this green icon, because all of these cards. But I do like, and I want cavernous. Da 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 da. And but I do want people in this middle area here, so I am definitely going to put this right there into that area. And I am going to save. Which one should I save? This one has a nice little L shape to it. I think I might save that one for this time around. Discard these ones. And yeah, so now I'll draw 2 more cards for the next round here. Oh, okay, so now we got one of these blue icons again. So let's see if this can fit into our dungeon at all. And it doesn't actually really look like it, does it? I do want a cavernous spot on the far left. And I'm thinking that one right there. I'm not really sure why I wanted that one. Well, it has a treasure chest. Treasure chests are nice for us for getting more and more income. And I'm going to save this one for the ends because I don't want him to collect it. So this one's going to get discarded. And we will draw 1 more for this round. And let's see what we end up with. Okay. Not exactly what I was looking for at all. Interesting. Interesting. I think just because it has a couple more things on it. It has a guy. This guy also has a guy on it. I am thinking I will draft that one. I'm not sure why yet. Oh, because I think I have a plan of trying to get this secret passageway. Wait, do I have enough? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll have 11. Oh, I will get the first. Okay, good. I will get the first pick. This card does not. It's my last card, so it goes away. Oh, okay, phew. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. I have $12. 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 from here. 9, and then I got 3 treasure chests. So that's an extra $12 for this round. So when I go to the market board, I'm going to put my marker at 12. We are going to compare to the 10. And so, yes, I will get the first buy. And actually, with the first buy, I'm thinking I am going to maybe grab. Yeah, you know what? I think I am. I think I'm going to grab this treasure chest for 3. Yeah, I'm going to grab the treasure chest for 3. 1, 2, 3. Just so that I can grab it for another set. For a treasure chest, maybe I'll just put it here in the archives as well. No real point in doing that yet. And now I do not have more money than they do. So they are going to take their turn. They are going to draft the things that are on the bottoms of the 2 market cards, which is going to be this and this trap. So they'll grab that trap. And they will also take away the lowest of the challenge cards here, which is this one right here. So that one's going to go away. And now it's back onto our turn, and we will spend $9 for these 2 pieces. And I will make sure that I spend all 9 of my dollars for those 2. And we will go into my area here. I do definitely know I want to put this guy in one of these 4 central areas since I'm going to get points for them. And I do want to put this secret passageway. I think I'm going to place the secret passageway in between these 2 cards here. So kind of connecting over to here. So now everything now down. I do have a lot connected to my entranceway. So that is good on that. And then these last 2 pieces since I've passed. Oh, I also get one of these. Sorry, I get one of these challenge cards as well. Ooh. Do I just straight up take 10 victory points? or for each set of all 3 different guys, I get 3 points. Let's take a look at my area right now. How is this doing? I have 2 goblins, 2 of the kobolds, and 3 gnolls. Oh, so I'm not actually that far off of getting a bunch of points for this one. So right now it's already sitting at 6. I just need to get another goblin and another kobold, and I'm already at to 9 points. And then I could keep going farther past that one. So this one potentially has the more return than the 10 victory points. So maybe I will take that one. And therefore that one's going to go away. All right. And then since we've also passed, that means these 2 items are going to go to jail. So he's now got... One thing that we've noticed that we haven't given them any cards yet. That is going to be very good for us. We've managed to mitigate getting those cards, letting them have dungeon cards. Okay, well, let's refill here. So we need a few more challenge cards at the end of this round. So let's take a look at what we're going to get. Perfect. Oh, we got some that are focusing on grids of the, if you notice that we've kind of have caverns and the off the top of my head here, non-cavern spots. This is actually a pretty interesting one where it says 3 reputation for each unique sized cluster of chambers. Oh, so not necessarily what the type is, but how big those areas are. If I go to my area here, like we have a cluster of a 4, and we've got a cluster of 1. So I got a cluster of 4 and I got a cluster of 1. So right now this one over here is going to be worth only 6 victory points because we've only got 2 different size clusters. This one will give us 2 reputation points for every slime on a single path. Oh, okay. That one I already see. I have a path that has 4 slimes on it ish. So that's not bad. And this one looks like it's gained 3 reputation for each unique trap in your dungeon. So for all the different types of traps we can have. And I'm looking at my dungeon. We've only got 2 different traps right now. So, okay, we'll have to make that decision when we cross it. These market cards are going to go away. And we will grab another couple. Dupe and dupe. Okay, and we will fill them. So circle, baddie, and oh, another secret passage. That could actually be handy. And then a trap. Ooh, they're kind of like the spinning bladey things. Okay, and then we will also grab ourselves the next jail card, which is going to give, oh gosh, they have 15. They're going to take the tops away. Only provides them with 10 victory points, 3 points for every treasure chest that they have. And they're going to be, okay, yeah, okay, 10 victory points. Perfect. Okay, let's deal with this. All right, so let's go over to my dungeon. Like this. And we will start off the next round. We're going to draw up 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, what are we looking for in this round? We need a goblin and a cavernous spot. Let's take a look here. Well, there is a goblin there. Ooh, and not much money on these particular spots. So the treasury, that seems very nice to give us some income boost over the rounds. We do have to take a look at these green S shapes. Oh, that was just worth straight up victory points. That's actually kind of nice. This card would actually balance out this particular card for us. Oh dear, let's take a look at what we need to be able to do. I'm not actually really sure what I want to do here. Goes in that spot. I don't. Oh my gosh, I really don't like any of these options. Stay in the ooze market. Grab another. Grab just another goblin. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put this one right down here. Give that cavernous spot right off the bat here. Gives me another one of those guys, and I want to make sure that I'm going to save this card so that I'm not passing any cards over to my opponent this round. I've done very well on not letting them have any cards. This particular game, this is the best that I've ever done that. Draw 3 more cards because I got 3 open spots, and let's take a look. Okay, I like this one a lot better. I do like this as a option. And I think I will place you here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play right there. I'm going to save this card so I don't have to pass any to my opponent. Again, staying very clear of that. I'll draw a couple more. Ooh, the sludge room. Liking that. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, yeah. I definitely think that this card is definitely coming in. Right there. I think I like that. I like that. And actually keeping this one is actually kind of nice. You know what? I think I'm going to keep myself the sledge room, which means I'm actually going to pass this card since it matches the jail's symbol. I'm going to pass it to them. I don't want to do that, but I think I like this option. I like this card if I don't like this card. So I'm going to draw one more. Oh, okay. It actually makes things a little bit more interesting anyways, because it does give me another goblin. Yeah, it does give me another goblin, which I do want in this central area. But this one gives me another couple oozes. I'm actually pretty good in the oozes room, but it also connects rooms for me. Eesh. I do like the connection of things. Or do I like this? This room is going to be just kind of like on its own for the next little bit. Ooh, this is tough decisions. Do you know what? Let's try this. Let's try it. Yeah, and then this one doesn't match, so it's just going to go away. Actually, it's going to go anyway over there anyways, since it's the end of the round now. So now let's take a look at, let's add up our income for this particular round. We have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 for this particular time around, which is by far way less than what they are getting. So they are actually going to take away all of the... Ooh, did I forget? Ooh, I didn't fill this one up all the way. Let's just put that trap on there. Oh, the heat sensors. But they are going to be, since they have the most, they are just going to take that all away from us. All away. Yep. And they will take away the lowest numbered. They'll take away the lowest numbered, which is 19, 14. Yeah, they're going to take away this one with the single path, which I guess that's just the way that the cookie is going to crumble for us. Okay, well, then it's on to us. I guess we get to buy as much as we can possibly can then, which I think we'll just, because we have $11, we'll just buy both of these things for $8 then. And then pass. So now that I can take my choice, I can take these 2 tokens. I'll take these 2 tokens, and I think This one's the different traps, and I don't have that many different traps. I only have one. I have two different traps. That's only 6 points. There's a bunch of different types of traps, but I don't have them, and I only have one more round. I think my cluster is actually the most point getting card for me at this moment. Oys. Okay, so this is going to go away. We're going to get 3 new ones. 2, 3. And then we'll see which ones we get here. So we got a contiguous path of oozes. We've got gain 2 reputations for each chamber in a single cluster of chambers. Oh, okay. So the same type, but in a large cluster. I got something like, ooh. I like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 10 points on that one so far. And then 2 reputation for each trap in the left and right outside columns. So we want traps in these ones, which is, I have nothing on that one right now. I have no traps. Oh, sorry, I have 1 trap. Never mind. Sorry, then that one's worth 2 points for me right now. But I'm really hoping that I can get that one. Oh, but it is the lowest number too. This one's the lowest number. So when they pass, most oftentimes they pass before us. So this one's actually going to go away on us. And that's the best one for us. Dang. So we're going to have to really evaluate whether or not we're going to want to buy items this time around or not. And we're going to replenish the market cards. So those ones are going to go away. We're going to grab a couple more. And we will fill those with, what we got here, baddie, trap, and trap, and one of these. Ooh, and ooze. Okay. And I just realized too, I have not placed down my tokens just yet. So I think I'll definitely put this guy in one of the central places. And where, oh, where do I want to put this secret passageway so that I have more things connected? More entrance ways connected. I am thinking. Yeah, I am actually thinking either probably put it up right up here. Or down, actually, it'd be both the same way. I can actually put it like that. I actually, you know what? I will put it like that. I'll put that secret passageway right here, connecting me downwards to this area. Okay, I like it. So now we are going to go. We are going to flip over the last jail card for our particular round. They're going to get, okay. So they have a base value of 12. They're going to take the bottom and the top of one card than the other, straight up worth 13 victory points, and now they're going to get 2 points for every kobold that they have. I'll let you know, they are not doing very good on collecting their bonus points, and I want to keep it that way. And their special symbol is going to be this blue symbol, so let's keep hoping that we don't draw very good on those blue symbols. Okay, to our area. And what are we doing this round? We need a treasure chest and a cavernous spots in the 2 middles. And of course, our exit is going to be down here. So we definitely want things connected to our exit. Let's draw the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as our first hand. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. Oh, that is lovely. I actually like it a lot. How many blue symbols? Not very many blue symbols. Okay, perfect. I am actually going to put this card right down here. And that is going to be my exit position, because that is what it says on my blueprint, that card is going to be my exit. I will definitely save this card for the next round, so I don't, once again, I don't pass anything to my opponent. I'll draw 3 cards. because I have 3 open spots. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. There is more treasure. There's a treasure chest that I could possibly have in that position, which is definitely what I want. It's another ooze. Okay, and I've got lots of these red kobold guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 gnolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got lots of those guys. So, oh, sure. I'm actually just going to grab this one that has a treasure chest on it. And it's going to go right there for me. I like it. I like it. I like it. So these ones, I am definitely going to save that one and pass these ones off over to there. 2 spots open now, so let's grab another 2. Oh, we're getting down to it, folks. We're getting down to that nitty-gritty. Okay. Oh, there's another gnoll. I need that gnoll. I do need a cavernous spot right here, which this does give us. Oh, that one gives us, this one gives us a lot of money as well. Oh, gosh. I think, yeah. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I definitely want another. Yeah, I definitely need another gnoll. And I need that cavernous spot right there. I'm going to put it right there. And you know what? I think I am going to save. I'm going to save this card for the last bit. Oh, no, wait. Doesn't actually really matter, does it? I don't think they're not getting any points for traps. So I think I am okay if I do pass this one over to them. So I'm actually going to keep this card. I'm going to pass this one over to them since it matches the symbol. I'm going to draw one more card. Okay. And you know what? Just for my uniquely sized clusters, I think I'm actually going to take this card on over this card, even though this one gives me a lot. Oh, this one gives me a lot of money. Okay, how many different clusters do I have? Size clusters. I got a 1, a 1. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got a 5. I got 2 5s. That's actually not that great. So if I actually did put this one down, I would have a 5, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. Still didn't get me very much. Does give me some more money, lots of money to spend. You know what? Let's do it. I'll put it down there just like that. This one's not going to pass over. So bada bing, bada boom. And yeah, oh, you know what? I actually don't realize. I don't think that I actually should have laid out the challenge cards this time around because this is the last round. We actually don't get challenge cards after the last round. I should not have put these out. I apologize. Okay, and now we evaluate how much money do we have here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 in income. All right. And we compare that to this. We actually do get the very first pick on things. Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting indeed. I do think I would spend. I don't want them to get very much here, so I am going to actually spend. How much do I have there? 15. I think I will spend 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll take these 2 over here, which then leaves them. Okay, wait. I got best place these onto my mat somewhere. I don't think it really matters where they exactly go at this point. And then they are, looks like they are going to, let's go over here. Whoops. they're going to grab the bottom and the top of the market cards. So they grab those extra couple traps. And then I am, you know what? I'm already underneath $9. I'm already underneath them. They are already going to get the 9 victory points. We're going to get the 6 victory points. I am just going to buy this 4 piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am going to put him in the middle area. They do get points for every person that's in one of the middle areas. And that looks like it's going to be it. Those market cards are gone. We are going to be going into final scoring now. I think, let's bring up my challenge cards here. What would I get? And plus my blueprint. Let's take a look at what I managed to get. Okay, so first off, they are going to get the 9 victory points, and I'm going to get the 6 victory points for who has the most money left at the end of the game. I definitely do not have the more money than them. They have 12. I only have 4 left over, so I'll get the 6. They get the 9. Okay, let's take a look at who ended up with the most oozes. Easily, I think this ends up being me. I just need to be. They only had one. They only ended up with 2 oozes in total. I think. Yeah, they only ended up with 2 oozes in total. I ended up with a bunch. So I will get 15 victory points. They will get 9 because they actually end up with at least 1. Okay, so now my very first challenge card is I needed these 3 types of dudes, the gnolls, the goblins, and the kobolds in the 4 center areas, 1 point each. So they are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 8 victory points for that one. My second challenge card is for every set of 3 of them, I'm going to get 3 victory points. So I think this comes down to the number of gnolls that I have. I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 gnolls. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have at least 5 goblins and 1, 2, 3, 4, and at least 5 of those. So I have 5 sets of those for 15 points. And then my third challenge card is I want different shapes of clusters. So I've got a cluster of 1 and a cluster of 1. So those aren't different. So that's a cluster of 1. I got a cluster of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another cluster. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a cluster of 5. So I've got 3 different clusters for 3 points each is 9 victory points. Now we're going to count up the number of paths we have connected to our entranceway and connected to our exit. And those will be the number of victory points we get from those. So how many places are connected to my entrance? So 1 over here to 2, down to 3, 4. It's connected 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh gosh, I lost it already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are connected to my entranceway. I think the same are connected to my exit way because I think it just goes back the same way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so that is 12 plus 12. So that's 24 victory points for my pathways. Now I get to count up the reputation stars that I have in my dungeon. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 4 positive victory points, and 1, 2, 3. I got 4 negative victory points, so that is a wash. And then finally, my blueprint card, which is going to end up being, I don't think that I got them all. I think I got 7 out of the 8. I did not get a star up in here. I did get a cavern. So 1, 2, there is a trap here, 3, goblin here, 4, cavern spot, 5, cavern spot, 6, treasure chest, 7. So I got 7 out of the 8. That is 14 victory points. Okay, now we will take a look at Jail's cards. He did not do very well on his bonus victory points. Let's take a look at his first one. He's going to end up with 15 victory points plus 2 for every goblin. And he's got, I'm just going to try to move, I'll just move this down now. For his stuff, he has got 1 goblin, so that's an extra 2. So he got 17 victory points. Then 13 victory points plus 2 for every kobold. Got no kobolds, so that's just worth 13 victory points. He's got 10 victory points plus 3 points for every treasure chest. So he's got 2 treasure chests. So that's going to be worth 16 victory points. And then his last card is going to be 14 victory points plus 3 points for every null. He did not get any null, so he's just going to score 14 victory points. And then he does have 3 points on his 1 dungeon card here that he did collect. So he got 3 victory points there. And I believe we are now just down to doing the final score. Oh gosh, what did we get here? So that's 21. And this is these ones are another 23. So 21 and 23, that's 40. So far, that's 44 plus 9, that's 53. 53 and 24, that is 77. 77 and 14, that's going to give us another 11. That's going to give us 7, 8, 9. So 91 victory points for us. Okay, I see ya. 9 and 9 is 18. This is another 30. That's another 30. Oh, this is going to be easy for them. That's 60, 78, 78 plus 3. That's going to give us an 81. We got them by 10 points this time around. Absolutely. And that is because we really did limit them on how many cards they ended up getting overall. Well, folks, that is a game of Stonespine Architects. The solo mode is so quick. It is so fun. It is so easy. I like the planning of this grid and trying to really maximize the points that you're trying to get. Little bit of randomness off the cards that you're going to draw, but hey, that is the way that the game will go for us eventually. All right, folks. I've been Ryan of Mista Rau Gaming, and I love to thank you for sticking with me through this playthrough episode here. Make sure that you're dropping a like on the video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell every time that these new videos do go live every now and then. All right. Well, I want to wish you all folks have a great evening, afternoon, or morning, depending on when you decided to watch this video. And as always, thanks for watching, y'all. Cheers.